The future of sustainable cities. The year is 2050, and the world's population has swelled to over 10 billion people. Mass urbanization has led to 75% of the global population living in cities, putting immense strain on resources and infrastructure. However, through innovative urban planning and architectural design, cities have transformed into thriving, sustainable habitats. The cities of the future are models of efficient land use, waste reduction, renewable energy, green spaces, and environmental resiliency. By embracing cutting-edge technologies and sustainable practices, they support large populations while minimizing pollution, emissions, and resource consumption. Urban footprint reduction. In 2050, cities are far more compact and space-efficient than in earlier eras. Urban growth boundaries prevent unmanaged sprawl, while policies favor high-density, mixed-use development within existing footprints. Instead of expanding outward, cities build up and repurpose underutilized land. Adaptive reuse has given new life to old buildings and sites. Historic factories have been reborn as vibrant live workspaces. Shopping malls turned into urban farming complexes, producing food for local consumption. Parking lots and freeways transformed into greenbelts with pedestrian pathways, bicycle lanes, and high-capacity public transit. Previously wasted space is now intensely utilized for housing, commerce, recreation, renewable energy generation, water treatment, and urban agriculture. Compact neighborhoods with narrower streets promote walkability, conserve land, and knit communities together. Eco-friendly buildings. While cities have increased density, buildings are designed for sustainability and human well-being. Green buildings made from recycled materials, equipped with solar panels, use a fraction of the energy from older counterparts. Building information modeling helps architects maximize daylight, insulation, airflow, and energy efficiency in structures of all sizes. Vertical farms nourish residents with hyperlocal organic produce. Living walls combat pollution and beautify urban spaces. Energy harvested from footsteps, elevators, and gyms powers building electrical systems. Composting, rainwater collection, and graywater recycling reduce strain on municipal systems. High-tech, high-rise arcologies house thousands of residents in monolithic structures, engineered to be self-sustaining. They feature urban agriculture, renewable microgrids, zero-waste systems, air-water purification, and public green spaces for recreation and social events. Many buildings have transformable features, such as movable walls, to accommodate live-work spaces that evolve from day to night. Prefab modular construction allows rapid assembly of dwellings, offices, and civic structures as needs arise. AI-guided urban planning. In 2050, cities leverage big data and artificial intelligence to develop predictive models for growth and change. With real-time access to sensor data from infrastructure, traffic patterns, energy demands, and population movements, urban planners create digital twins of cities to simulate scenarios and test theories to guide practical decision-making. AI assistants help planners optimize zoning for functionality, economic activity, transit efficiency, and quality of life. They run thousands of scenarios to create neighborhood layouts, minimizing waste energy use and carbon footprints, while maximizing public health and community cohesion. With access to comprehensive data and recommendations from AI, planners create vibrant, convenient communities where people can readily access jobs, schools, recreation, commerce, and services within their own neighborhoods. Nimble automated transportation networks respond rapidly to urban conditions and usage patterns. People-centered public spaces. Public squares, parks, greenways, and recreation centers are central pillars of cities in 2050. Lush vegetation filters pollutants, reduces the heat island effect, captures stormwater runoff, and provides wildlife habitat even in dense urban environments. Park projects transform abandoned lots into vibrant community hubs. Green rooftops and walls increase nature's presence while insulating buildings. Trees, bioswales, rain gardens, and permeable pavement help prevent flooding. Pocket parks, playgrounds, and public art foster cultural expression. Streets have been redesigned for people, not cars. Road diets, bike lanes, wide sidewalks, traffic calming measures, and vehicle-free zones improve safety and promote walking, cycling, and public transit over private automobiles. Environmental resilience. With climate change intensifying storms, floods, heat waves, and other threats, cities deploy advanced technologies to adapt to environmental pressures. Climate-resilient design features, such as elevated ground floors, absorbent green spaces, bioswales, resilient materials, natural drainage channels, and redundant infrastructure, strengthen cities against disasters. Sophisticated sensor networks closely monitor air quality, noise pollution, structural stresses, energy demands, traffic flow, and hazard risks. Real-time mapping helps coordinate emergency response teams where needs arise. Citizens receive timely alerts about threats and evacuation routes on mobile devices. Distributed clean energy systems integrate wind, solar, geothermal, and waste-to-energy generation to make grids smart, decentralized, and minimally reliant on fossil fuels. Municipal microgrids provide electricity, heating, and cooling more efficiently while boosting resilience. If the main grid fails, the road ahead. Urban centers of the future show how technological innovation combined with ecological principles allow cities to flourish while reducing humankind's environmental footprint. Though significant progress has been made, there is still a long road ahead to build equitable, regenerative cities in harmony with nature. The coming decades will see older cities retrofitted with cutting-edge green technologies, and new zero-waste developments rise from the ground up. With the right mix of policy, education, and citizen engagement, the sustainable cities of tomorrow can become beautiful, healthy, and vibrant places for all. Subscribe.